I wanted to talk to you about shopping. This may be also relating to sellers and shop owners. So, this is how it goes. Sellers are taught that they need to push for a selling to happen when somebody goes into the shop. If the customer exits, then it's very likely, most likely, that he or she will not go back to buy the product. And that may be coming up true in statistics. However, when we are talking about selling, customer satisfaction is very important. So, if you're not selling a service, but you're selling a product, that means that this product can be found elsewhere. It's not just the price you're selling it. It's your energy, what you're putting into it. So if you convince somebody to buy from you, but you put pressure, that person may not come back to you again because they feel pressure. They felt that something was wrong there, which is unrelated to the product. I don't know if you perceive it, there's an art to it. I am a very good example of that. If I come to you and I sense some type of manipulation, dishonesty, or even if you're being truthful in relation to the product because you believe in it, but if you put a lot of effort to convince me to buy something when I need my space and time to elaborate, see how I feel immediately the pressure and I want to get out of the shop. And if I get out of the shop, I won't come back. Not because you didn't manage to sell to me, but because you put pressure. We are not, of course, all the same. Some people want to enter a shop and they want attention and they want somebody to go and ask questions and they need your opinion. Yeah, I'm not that type of person. Now you'll say, how many people are like you? Well, I'm not here to tell you that. Well, what I'm going to tell you is that everybody perceives energy. We sense, we feel things. And when it comes down to selling, because things are shifting, trying to be truthful, honest. It's not only about selling and numbers. So why am I sharing this with you right now? Because I feel and I know that this specific subject is very, very important at the times ahead. Not because few or many people are suffering financially, but because if we understand some rules, the principles behind money, and the energy behind money, we can shift paradigms, we can shift this reality, and we, as consumers, can start controlling the market because we have the power. The market, without consumers, has no power at all. So if we start thinking upon where we're spending our money, if we want quality and not just a good price, where we're investing our money, the market is going to shift. And we're going to move towards a market which focuses on quality and respect. See, I'm talking about quality and not about branding. Because you may go and spend a lot of money on a brand and you're paying for the brand and not for quality. These are two different things. They don't necessarily go together. It's 2 days ago that I actually went consciously out and I wanted to see what's happening in the shops and in the market. Obviously, this is the local market. I do that even when I go abroad because I want to feel how things are, what's happening. There's always an indication of what's happening out there with people when you go for shopping. And honestly, it was a bit shocking. Where is the quality? How are they selling you the products? Not to mention the prices, that everything is much more expensive. Where is the quality? Where is the relationship between consumer and the seller? There's an art to selling. Not only you need to understand where your customer comes from, the background, what they want, what they're thinking, you need to understand. Now, if what you're selling is €5, obviously you don't care. And it's very likely your customer will spend €5 because it's not a huge amount. But if it's something else, because each penny we send and we spend, it's an investment. Each penny you spend is your time and energy. You have worked for it. Even if you're coming from a very wealthy family and the money are there for you, you're still spending from the money that your family has. So see it as an investment, even if it's €1. And I'm not suggesting you shouldn't be spending money, but it's really important where you're spending your money. And of course, the product is very important, but where we're buying that product from is very, very important. We are lacking some basic understanding. We are lacking understanding that each product represents something. There's labor and energy and time behind it. In every single thing, where does the product come from? The workers creating it, the source of the material. Everything matters. Everything. Sometimes you see a product that it looks handmade and it's not very refined, it's a bit raw. And it's so beautiful because it reminds you of the source. And sometimes you see a product which is very refined and it reminds you of that luxury, refined work that is hidden behind it. And you can feel the time and the energy that was consumed in creating it. And I share all this with you because this is the time when austerity comes up, when deprivation and everything goes really expensive comes up and people struggle, the general population. This is the right time to think about these things. So when the market wants you to bend the knee and say, I'll go for the cheap one because I cannot afford something more expensive, this is the time to think, no, I will not do that. And if you don't do that, the market will shift and the market will learn to respect you. This is how you learn who you are. And this is how you stand your ground. You matter. We matter. Everything matters.